Hello, welcome to the CricCut Podcast. My name is Sai, also known as SS Golapudi Music, and I'm here with Pranavish, who is known as Eye Catching Productions. Make sure to subscribe, and our links will be in the description of this video. In this episode of our podcast, we will talk about the third test between India and England. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's move to the toss. India won the toss and they chose to bat, which, to be honest, I think that this was inspired on their last test win against India at Lord's. I think that India thought they could replicate that, which is why they chose to bat.
Say Virat Kohli said that based on what he thought about the pitch, he chose to bat.
Let's move on to India's first innings batting and England's first innings bowling. India's batting, it was just bad. From what they got at Lord's on their first innings to what they got at Headingley, it was surprising if anything. India getting all out for 78.
And the top five batsmen, they literally did the same thing. Bowl to you, okay, mostly outside off stump, get an edge, and the slip caught it. And this is a problem that I see with Indian team recently, getting out by outside off. They're playing the shot, except they're failing.
And England is just doing terrifically.
Rohit Sharma fought until he got out. Okay, but even if one batsman stood with him, and if one good partnership, okay, would have gotten the score from a 78 to at least 150.
And to follow that up, Anderson and Overton, who on debut got a 4-3 and Sam Curran and Robinson getting 2 wickets was also good on England's part. England's first innings batting and India's first innings bowling. England's batting was amazing, right? The top 3 batsmen getting 60 runs each above it. The opening pair did really well. From what they got in the past 2 tests to now was amazing. Hamid finally proving himself to England that he can bat, and he did amazing with his 68 runs, and Rory Burns coming back with his 61 runs. Then later, Dawid Malan coming back to Test cricket, scoring a brilliant 70 runs. And then the man, Joe Root, again, getting a century. So many runs this man is piling up just on this series. He is the first person to get 3 consecutive hundreds twice in the same year. So it just shows that how much form he's in. And then England after that slowly fell. Not when I say fall, I don't mean like collapsed. I mean like after Joe Root got out, wasn't too many high scores. And England got out for 432, a huge total.
I think except Ishant Sharma, all our bowlers did good. We also gave a tough fight.
Yeah. And to follow that up, India's bowling in general, obviously at first wasn't great. As you said, Ishant went really expensive, above 4 as economy. But in general, everybody's economy was a bit more expensive than normal. But yes, as you said, they fought back. Shami got a 4 and Bumrah, Siraj, and Jadeja both got 2 wickets. And each of those bowlers bowled at least 20, 30 overs. It was a lot of bowling for them. Now moving on to India's second innings batting and England's second innings bowling. India started off decently well, I guess. Rohit getting a well-made 59 runs. Then Pujara got an amazing knock of 91, who unfortunately missed his 100. Then after that, Kohli impressed with 55. And Kohli and Pujara's partnership helped us have some hope to lead in this match. But then after that, everyone collapsed and India got out for 276. And they lost the innings by 76 runs.
I was already talking about, I was pretty sure either we would lose the match or draw the match because there's no way we can get that much lead and get England all out because England batted over 100 overs on the first innings. But I think Jadeja did give a good fight at the end with the tailenders.
But he didn't have any support, So
he didn't have any support. That's true. And then as you said about spinners being at a spinning track. We saw that Joe Root bowl in the second innings he was just trying to break the partnership at that point because it was going too good. We saw Moeen Ali surprisingly got only 1 wicket in this match.
Okay, but he was doing well in the bowling.
He was. Not to say anything about that. But all I'm saying is Jadeja picked up 2 wickets. Moeen Ali only picked up 1 in 2 innings. Okay, what do you think? Why do you think that happened? Did Moeen Ali didn't Moeen Ali bowl good lengths?
I think that was because of Pujara himself. as we saw, Moeen Ali mainly bowled to Pujara, and Pujara's tactic was to use his pads against him. Once Moeen Ali bowled the ball, he moved at least 2 or 3 steps ahead and then used his pads and hit the ball outside off. So it was pitching outside every single time. So that's how Moeen Ali got, because there were so many LBW chances, and every single time I feel like that would have been bowled, but because of the LBW rules and regulations, that's why he couldn't get wickets, I feel like.
Okay.
So it was a good plan by Pujara, but in the end, it all went in vain. So yeah. Thank you for watching the CricCut Podcast, where we looked over the third test between India and England and gave our thoughts. Stay tuned for future videos and more podcasts. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Peace.